Indy, just talk about your goal. Give us a little play-by-play on how it happened.
I think Jaden got the ball on the left side, put a looping cross in to Klaus, and then Klaus did very well to knock it down. I just watched it back. I actually didn't really anticipate it kind of too well at all, in my opinion. I kind of just stand there and then kind of react to where the ball goes. But uh, thankfully, I was quick enough, and it was a good finish. So yeah, just yeah, happy. I mean, happy with the goal, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of another frustrating tie at home. So yeah.
Coach had mentioned your not starting Wednesday was not a punishment. It was just managing your time. Did that still want you to come out tonight and just kind of show something?
Yeah, listen, every time that you get to play, on the stage at this level is a blessing and it's an opportunity. So I think most of us share that mindset on this team that when you do get starts and get minutes, you want to try and prove yourself. You want to try to prove to yourself that you belong, prove to your friends, your family, to the fans. And yeah, you're kind of always trying to play to make somebody proud. And for me, that's my family. So kind of every time I step out there, I just want to try and, prove to myself I'm good enough and prove to, or make my family proud.
You mentioned this is frustrating. Do you guys consider this maybe a step in the right direction or no?
Yes, but I also feel like we've also actually put some pretty decent performances together in the past couple games. Um maybe not Colorado. Who was before Colorado?
Dallas.
Yeah. Um Against Dallas, I think we played pretty well against Dallas. But we give away two goals that I don't think are that good. Haven't seen them back, and that's how I felt in the game. Today again, I feel like we stick to our principles and we play well. Um, and yeah, we get a horrendous penalty call against us, which I'm not going to touch on. But yeah, we just need to score two goals if that's the case, or three, and put the game away.
Justin?
And yeah, I guess what were you seeing out there as the game goes on? It seemed like, especially early in the match, you had a lot of, going forward, you had a lot of momentum, and then to get out of that without the goal, was there frustration building before you hit the first one?
Yeah. Frustration building, and then after the first one goes in, it almost feels like, we're gonna go more and grab more and, you know, kind of pull away in this game. And yeah, momentum was given back in a way off that penalty call, which isn't ideal. And then I think from then the game was kind of, 50-50 kind of in the balance after Atlanta evened it up. But I think even after our goal, I felt like we were stepping high. We were winning these second balls, winning balls, and it really felt like we were playing in their half. That's how I felt. And the only way they could kind of relieve that pressure was by going a little bit longer. And I thought we dealt with that pretty well. And then there was that 5 minute spell where they ended up getting their penalty, where it was a little bit tougher. But like I said, I don't think we felt too threatened aside from that one chance from Rios, which I think Tim blocks and Roman saves. But yeah, aside from that, I felt like we had momentum, and yeah, that penalty call was interesting. But yeah, like I said, if stuff like that goes against us, we just gotta score 2-3. So that's on us.
I know you've played it outside and inside a lot. Just with the switch, just because of the injuries, you've been playing on the wing more than just a central. Is there a conscious decision change for you when you're playing in those two different spots, or is it just all come back down to principles, finding the right pass, finding the space where the defense isn't?
Yeah, it's kind of just like game feel.
Yep.
Um, I've played at those positions a lot, many a time. Play a lot within the game as well. I get switched around in the game as well. So it's kind of just game feel and kind of what the game gives you and where you feel the space is and if you can take more than one touch or if you have to play quick. So it's just game feel really. It has nothing to do like with for me it's not really like a mentality or anything. It's just kind of game feel.
And with that experience, have you talked to a coach was talking about how, Jose's playing the 10, but he's really a 6. Have you, talked to Jose about any, advice with him about, being a more attacking player, about a guy who's having to step up and play more forward than usual?
I would love to answer you with yes, but Jose's very intelligent. He's a very intelligent player. He watches a lot of film. Probably knows more about it than I do. So, as much as I would love to give him a little bit of point him in the right direction, I feel like he's got it definitely. He's definitely got a good head on his shoulders. He's going the right direction. If he comes to me and asks for advice, I'll gladly give it to him. But I think at the moment he's definitely got it down. So.